Hello, and welcome to The Rise of Mormonism with Cullen Kurth and J. Colin Shepherd. The Mormons originated in the Burnt-Over district in New York, then they fled to Ohio, then Illinois, where Joseph Smith was killed, and Brigham Young took over. Brigham Young took them to the Salt Lake Valley in 1847, wanting to form an independent country called Deseret. In Utah, they were free to practice their beliefs such as polygamy, abstinence from coffee, tea, and alcohol, while promoting self-sufficiency and family values. Missions to Europe resulted in the large-scale recruitment of new Mormons from Britain and Scandinavia, boosting the Utah Mormon population to over 100,000. The desire for economic self-sufficiency prompted the Mormons to construct a railroad bridging the Salt Lake Valley to the Central Pacific Railroad, which then connected to the rest of the U.S. They also started the Zion Cooperative Mercantile Institution, the first department store in America and the only retail option in the Salt Lake Valley. The growing population and differences in beliefs between Mormons and the rest of the country prompted a growing tension to arise between the two groups. In light of this, the Mormon Church established the People's Party to encourage Mormon political participation and unify the Mormon vote. The U.S. government got more involved with the Morrill Anti-Bigamy Act of 1862, which challenged the institution of plural marriage. This act was then challenged in U.S. versus Reynolds in 1878, not to be confused with the more famous U.S. versus Reynolds of 1953. It officially ruled plural marriage illegal and specified that religious practices are not constitutionally protected by the First Amendment. Congress then passed the Edmunds-Tucker Act in 1887, which dissolved the Mormon Church Corporation, abolished women's suffrage in Utah, limited church assets to $50,000, and brought all church property into court control. In response, the church establishment officially denounced polygamy in 1890 and dissolved the People's Party a year later. This made way for Utah to become a state in 1896, which resulted in the court returning confiscated property and restoring the women's right to vote. Here, the Mormons were finally able to grow into the ones that we know and love today.
Woo!